Hello and welcome to lesson 7.2. Today we're going to talk about solving triangle area problems or finding the area of triangles. So, looking at the equations we have, we know that the area of a parallelogram is base times height. Well, the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. So whenever we're finding area of a triangle, we are going to use 1/2 base times height. Now, something I want to show you is that whenever you look at this, you can also look at this as base times height. Sorry about that. Base times height divided by 2. This is also the same thing. Both of these equations mean the exact same thing because really whenever you're multiplying by 1/2, you're really dividing by 2. So let's check this out. So using the equation 1/2 base times height, find the area of the triangle. Okay, so we have area equals 1/2 base times height. All right. So again, looking at this triangle in blue, we are going to fill in our equation. Well, the base is 12 and the height, remember, find that dashed line that makes the H with the 90-degree angle, that's going to be your height. So whenever you're multiplying, you can multiply left to right. You can do this a couple of different ways. So what I'm going to do is, at first, I'm going to multiply 12 times 5. 12 times 5 is 60. And then I have to multiply 60 by 1/2. Okay? Whenever you multiply by 1/2, you're really dividing by 2. You're taking 60 and dividing it by 2. So I'm really taking 60 divided by 2. And I know 60 divided by 2 is 30. The area of this triangle is 30 centimeters squared. Remember, you have to find what unit you're dealing with and write it squared for area. Okay, 30 centimeters squared. Let's try another one. Okay, so first thing I want you to always do, write your equation. Area equals 1/2 base times height. Okay, notice area is a capital A, just in case. So here's my base, and I found my height. Okay, so area equals 1/2 my base, which is 8, times my height, which is 4. Okay, so you can do this a couple different ways. You can multiply 1/2 times 8, or take 8 divided by 2, then multiply that by 4. Well, what is 8 divided by 2? 8 divided by 2 is 4 times 4. Remember, you got to keep bringing everything straight down. 4 times 4, the area would be 16 feet squared. Now, I told you you could do this multiplying the 8 times the 4 first, so you could also do area equals 1/2 base times height. So area equals 1/2 8 times 4. Well, 8 times 4 is 32. Oops, times 32. Okay, and then you would have to take 32 divided by 2, or multiply by 1/2, which is indeed 16 feet squared. So either way you choose to do it, you still come up with the area equals 16 feet squared. This next one, Caroline is making a triangular flag with the base of 10 inches and the height of 8 inches. What is the area? Okay, well, you can draw a picture if you'd like. Okay. If it helps you to draw a picture and write it in, your height's 8, your base is 10. Okay. You could also draw a triangle like this. Okay. And have your height is 8, your base is 10. We're talking inches, so make sure you put your units in. All right. And then use your equation. Area equals 1/2 base times height. So area equals 1/2 8 times 10. Okay. Well, what is 8 times 10? That's right, 80. Bring down your 1/2 and your multiplication sign. Well, 1/2 of 80 or 80 divided by 2. 80 divided by 2 is indeed 40 inches squared. And that concludes our lesson for the day. The key with triangles is you have to remember, after you multiply the base times the height, you have to divide it by 2. Whenever you multiply by 1/2, it's just like dividing by 2. That concludes our lesson. Have a wonderful day.